Hello. I love the rain, the way she falls down on the highway. No, messed up, man. I love the I love the rain. I love the rain, the way she falls down on the highway. Damn, you auto tune. Now here's the Forever Flower. This is just quick video. You see the Forever Flower. Now this is cell theory. This is my theory about where cells came, how and why they are manifest the way they are. It's because not just for body of value discernment as an invisible but still discernible identity of value as a body of value that is invisible but still discernible as one identity of volume that is inseparable from and as the value of all other temporary / lasting identities of value progression. So one identity of volume has an inherent, has an active, and has a progressive identity of volume. It has those three identities of volume, that is its one identity of volume. Its one identity of volume is distinctly onto the inherent nature of volume it is, while it is non-distinctly and simultaneously onto and as that value. So it is non-distinctly the inherent nature of volume the same exact way it is the active and the progressive nature of volume. But it is also distinctly an inherent nature of volume. And where it is distinctly the inherent nature of volume, it is distinctly bonding the active and progressive. And where it is distinctly onto the progressive nature of volume that its in complete identity is. Where it is distinctly the progressive identity of volume, this bonds the active and the inherent. And where it is distinctly the active identity of volume, this bonds the progressive and the inherent nature of volume its one identity of volume is. But because there are other sides of it, the active identity of volume is in the middle. And it's like the spine of this identity of forever nature that is all what I want. Is an invisible identity of value progression, that which generated matter. That's what generated temporary / lasting space nature to make more forever nature from temporary. We're automatically positive forever nature, temporary. But this is simultaneously as further and further, more and more positive or negative as a quality of diffusion. But this is quality of diffusion in relationship to the value progression system, the order to the five identities of value, of the five identities of the order of value, five identities of values order, five orders that are bonded, five identities of sequence nature that are bonded. The Trinity are three bonded semi-natures. The Trinity is Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, that's the cipher, to be deciphered. So the forever flower evolves this way, as cells did. So then then more bonds keep coming. And that from that original stayed distinct, non-distinct, and simultaneous relationship to its own three semi-natures, one identity of volume. So then in this first part, so this I stands for inherent. The active and the progressive are bonded where it is not distinctly the inherent. So that the bond becomes more valuable. Where it is distinctly the progressive, this makes more and more the value of the bond between the active and the inherent as its identity of relationship to itself, as the value of that, as its identity. So where it is the active distinctly, this incorporates the inherent and the progressive with that bond. It's a, so you can draw this. This we'll come to this. It'll be in a little Rap Guy and Friends episode. But I tell you here first. For a reward for those who watch, the algebraic consciousness is important too. So, it takes so much time to make a little Rap Guy and Friends every episode, even though I do it real native, like the movements of them and stuff like that, because they have themselves. Little Rap Guy and Friends, a little cartoon series associated with this YouTube channel. They are cultivating the counter extortion of New York City, of Hartford, and of the neighboring suburbs and nations, but to liberate the entire value nature species, nature system. So they are part of an archetypal criminal enterprise, anti-archetypal criminal enterprise in this cartoon series. They're liberating the cartoon value nature system. They're being counter extorted. They're being extorted themselves to cultivate the counter extortion of everyone else, because everyone's already counter extorted from a semi ancient trap. Everyone already has recorded how it kept blaming other things other than themselves for the real cause of negative value nature progressions, acts, and natures. I forgot the lyrics now. I love the rain, the way she falls. I love the rain. So I have never practiced. I don't know if that would help anyway. But falls, that note I has to be like, you have to like. I love the rain, the way she falls. I love the rain, the way she falls. On the highway, yeah, yeah, on my heart. Yeah. Remember Mutual of Omaha used to have good commercials back in the day. Said nice mood. Back in the day used to be slower, like, we're in set the mood now. It's amazing though. So no one knows how everyone's reactions don't know how to do it. What everyone has to do and simultaneously counter that which was entrenched. The method to it. Not just that and how it was entrenched, is entrenched. It made everyone blame other things other than themselves. All we have to do is have the quality of fact treatment nature that is science using grounds actual identity of value progression, actual identity of relationship to itself. Evolution only feels like games. See, real science feels like games. Evolution's fruits and gifts become means and falls. See, fake science needs to pretend that it doesn't understand that. They have to pretend passions and emotions. They can't silently defend themselves and their physical delusions and do anything but value opinions of people that don't even know. Value science is abridged. It's like when people try to follow mandated law. So there's a pattern of roles with a whole bunch of original estate. Justice Department, worse than Justice Department. Evidence is predator roles with all those with the programs, the changing of the programs. Interstates, worse than interstates. This is manifest. Substrate often has that breaching method tool, breaching screens, pseudo patriotism natures, all of them, everyone, fake sides of correlation natures, actual means. Everyone makes opinions when people try to make mandated law, try to follow mandated law. They have recorded how they use professional athletes, how they use advertising companies with timed wrongdoing, illusions, sequence shifts, roles with the line progressions. Oh, I heard about that. I heard about it. Oh, I know something about this. Not by accident. They're fitting a puzzle to roles with their line progressions that they are recorded, having kept and still being kept, needed by the people. Everyone. Per what is intercampuses of each age and nature tied. Simultaneously inter-private databases tied. Simultaneously, overt criminal enterprises kept needing to hide the same sequence shifts, finite lies, active lies, progressive lies, identity theft lies. Not just lies. Predicate act delivery systems roles. With the overt criminal enterprises, our branches of government kept needing to hide the same lies with them. Then, vice versa. This is true conversely. Choosing how we are our value/value progression. It is using how this identity, the actual identity of relativity, as actually discernible by fact-keeping nature science, actually honest always, actually proper by premises treatment, sequence treatments, observation, truth. Bach sings. It tells us things. Hello. Hey, thanks. Hey, good to see you, Darcy Holden. Heavy metal. Hey, buddy. President, yeah. They should not impeach the president. See, they already used remotely Congress. Victims, but victim predators. Overt predators as actually recorded. That's why they want to make opinions about things, leaving out sequence shifts. Those sequence shifts reveal illusions that were self-value. But all identities of the law, all identities of the ground lobe, all positions, locations, areas, and states of each modern nation are effectively having been used in remotely, originally, and still criminally foreign influence. Delusions raw. The science is with this. All private databases with this. Simultaneously. So now they have to hide what they did there further and further. They have to hide being fake integrity, fake positive, as Styles doing so. Self-valuing only having been allowed, defended, criminally foreign influence premises, treatments, wording, sequence treatments of the sciences. Victims, but victim predators. Defenses of identity, the ground locations, everyone speaking to others. All then further, all along routes, roads, highways. This is how we are a value progression being exploited. This is how we are a positive relationship to our identity. And we're as now we are simultaneously. We are a complete identity to know this complete identity that will only stay complete unto and as itself. That's why now simultaneously we have to be grouped and species body of volume. Because that's where our complete identity is can only stay itself. But we have to use the invisible but still discernible identity of value progression. It's engineering. Its identity of relation to itself and the value of that is what makes inventions work or not. That's evidence of existence, the identity of relativity actually. Plus, those inventions are further positive or negative, individually grouped together. That's also in relationship to its identity of relationship to itself and the value of that. Further, two identities of sequence nature also relevant simultaneously within as these three identities of sequence nature. Connecticut interbranch and all private tied to them. They are maintained criminally foreign influence. They are maintained sense and sensibilities worse than that, like nervous systems and relationship to logic that is not criminally foreign influenced. And the logic that is actually telling the truth. And with sequence true. See, this reveals interbranch. They've been been reliant upon locations, worst problems, worst methods, nature, predicate acts, criminal ceases natures, wrongdoing. They've been blamed on other things other than themselves because of how they were made. We need that mandated law followed, and it reveals that how we have Wethersfield Police Department's Facebook page involved with the New Britain Superior Court's Facebook page, involved also with a whole bunch of people I don't know and people I only know of, and only in context they were recorded involved with predicate acts, with databases, with falsified police reports, with overt criminal enterprises, with judges and prosecutors in collusion with them, with mail crimes, wire crimes, still as people further involved. Now, since before the World Trade Center attack, I've had the unfortunate ability, means that no one else had to observe this in relationship to dozens of people from my town interbranch and federal criminals, foreign and domestic, involved with connected predicate act delivery system method roles and actors and uses of location leading up to and in the World Trade Center attack context. And you can't record police, but you can, they recorded themselves. So I figured this out. I don't understand what language I say. So, but Darshan, this is various natures of courts are associated with the Leahy family. His like a father, his son, his son's brothers, and their roles with like child offenders cliques, identity theft cliques that are next to campuses situated, like in Anthony Agnew. A Joshua Julian and a Joshua Stryker are also involved with predicate acts with courts, with their uses of their Facebook pages, the Facebook pages of campuses, all falsified police reports, and of their worse than meddling with the communications between people in sustained ways. So Trinity College has FBI and CIA, and has state police, and have Wethersfield police, and has their family members. It has doctors, foreign and domestic medical families, and their kids associated with all inclusion with overt criminal enterprises, other nations, on and off campuses, kept needing to hide. Uses of whoever becomes president, too. Forced roles, with each branch of government individually grouped together only capable of hiding lie progressions. They used Facebook to pretend they were investigating things. Those investigations and investigators. Then they defend that. Then they have a means to. Well, we were doing it, but the whole leading up to that, and in those contexts, they were lying about what is actually recorded into databases. Now these are a databases breaching method since before computers. They were all recorded. Actually, haven't been conscious of that. How our identities law, criminally foreign influence. They have opinionators in relationship to monetary value treatments, in relationship to job treatments, in relationship to what we're going to do, speculation treatments, all in collusion with that leveraged against logic with no criminal foreign influences. That leveraged against logic using sequence true, using identity true. So we have fake identities of integrity, interbranch and private tied to them. So we have to counter the private tied to them in the overt criminal enterprises. Connecticut courts and their family members are predicate acts, uses of their locations also with overt criminal enterprises. They are predicate acts, uses of, and roles with the uses of Connecticut media and military. Now they also use the crime methods roles of stacking names of people that need to be used, while Interbranch forges names, switch names using the identity of ground locations to prevent people from responding to them so they can attach us to fake words, fake responses. So they can forge names and switch names further, make confessions, so they can use that time to pretend other was said. So we have obligations to have these people responded to. There are many people with a Phil Colo also recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved with predicate acts with this Leahy family, involved with predicate acts on and off campuses through time with the two Mendez police too, and a Whiting's forensics place. People from Sandy Hook also involved with predicate acts with houses on my street with child sex offenders. Also with a teacher named O'Neill from West Hartford, recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved with medical racketeering, foreign and domestic, involved with West Hartford, and with Hartford hospitals, Hartford hospitals of Hartford and of Middletown, New Britain hospitals, recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved predicate acts with overt criminal enterprises, with prosecutors and judges and with their family members, with fire departments criminally involved, with campuses involved, with the database racketeering, worse than racketeering. So military. So I don't have to start asking for you guys to get me a response for the judges now. Get them to one name and sequence. Get a response for this for the scheduled family for why that girl came up pretending she knew me for Dawn Schedule and Robert Schedule too. Recorded, confessed, and demonstrated further involved with the judges, family members, and prosecutors and military, foreign, and domestic further on off the campuses involved. Further on off New Britain Superior Court involved with predicate acts with them. People with Middletown recorded and confessed and demonstrated through time involved with these people with further on the child campuses, intercities involved with the Facebook pages, crimes with child sex offenders, families, with the uses of the Facebook pages for the roles, also the interbranch Facebook pages of their locations. New Britain Superior Courts Facebook pages and further involved with predicate acts and other niches of wrongdoing and sequence shifts, falsified police reports, identity thefts, frauds, racketeering, and worse. So respond for them now, because they're also predicate acts roles with a serial killer and with other people associated with that location criminally, with predicate acts with them intercities tied through time, intercampuses tied through time, sequence shifts too. They have people needing to use people's names that I don't know at all, and people that were whole groups, like a John Mayano, was recorded, confessed, and demonstrated. He pretended I knew him before I did. The people tied to him further involved prosecutors and judges, crimes of child sex offenders on the registry, And further, on off campuses, with the campuses policing, involved with drug crimes with them, predicate acts with them, mail crime roles, wire crimes, with those tied to their sequence shifts, their roles with intercities worse than interstates, their roles with boxing gyms, with the same ones, with the courts and with the. So then they use the locations like campuses. They use locations to hide their federal crimes. They use Facebook. They're making keeping problems between people so they can pretend they can solve them. They are recorded having been preventing mandated law involvements with those law all locations, worse things, odd branches, and then they hide that because they're used remote. Worse was using them. Worse was using their high cover-ups. You attend here. You follow mandated law. Drop the physical delusions, deep state, all that. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Whoever came out, we have to force these branches. I'm talking to you, branches of government. You apologize to the Attorney General now, and you get me a response. You get them for blocking my posts on the Wethersfield Facebook page. They have dozens of people involved, further with the child offender campuses. I'll show you how to treat these offenders. And they attach me to fake yelling, too. And so when they see yelling, they're also lying about all my behavior now. They have some sick problems. You get that Wethersfield police chief down now. You get a response to these officers in Poison and the other states and police state police involved here criminally. Hide behind a badge of gun, violence in my area. You respond like a coward punks. You pick one name in sequence. Put a gun in my face. Come on, motherfucker. Pick one name in sequence. Respond for the judges and prosecutors and states and fraternities. Come on. Don't pretend you have a negotiations with the fair treaty, with trade agreements now without this. Interstates. You respond now, motherfucker. Respond. Fucking dare. Fucking make an opinion about my fucking swearing here too, motherfucker. Because you'll be lying about a sequence shift. Lie about my behavior, motherfucker. Take me from the fake words you put me on, motherfucker. Uses on Facebook for crimes with fucking child sex offenders, Wethersfield Police Department. You sick motherfucker. Get the fuck done then. Unblock my post, you coward motherfucker. Let the people read what I fucking reveal you as. Get the fuck out the paper in the one name and sequence into branch, motherfucker. Respond for your fucking daughter, too, motherfucker. She's also recorded and confessed by your fucking sick motherfuckers involved with your predicate acts. You sick motherfucker with the kids. Interbranch motherfucker. Get these fucking Mendes police the fuck done. Out of fucking Fox Connecticut News and the rest of the people there. Arago's Cafe, motherfucker. What the fuck are you walking up behind me like that, motherfucker? You never had a conversation with me in your life, motherfucker. You with these fucking people on off the state Connecticut judicial branch officer, a Fianzo family, also fucking foreign domestic families recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved with you motherfuckers. Sexual circles, motherfucker. Interbranch involve untimely deaths. My new and past neighbors, motherfucker. What the fuck are their names, motherfucker? We're gonna keep things fucking nice and peaceful, motherfucker. So watch your fucking mouths and your physical fucking delusions and your falsified police reports, motherfucker. And you fucking get out the paper now, you coward motherfuckers. And respond. What's the fucking last name of this fucking Inspector Mike with the town offices and the motherfucker switching names with this Chris Walters, motherfucker? And who's the motherfuckers associated with him at his fucking wedding? Recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved predicate acts with judges and fucking prosecutors, motherfucker, as the ones involved with the World Trade Center predicate acts, motherfucker, leading up to it, motherfucker, and in the context from Connecticut, motherfucker, interstates, motherfucker. This fucking speaks better for the kids than them, motherfucker. They ask you 50,000 motherfucking times. Give me a motherfucking response. They use their fucking locations to forge names, switch names, attach me and others. More and more fucking organized crime acts, those motherfuckers. Fake recorded words. Now, FTC, respond, motherfucker, for your roles with New Britain Superior Court's Facebook page, motherfucker, and with these fake motherfuckers pretending to be me on Facebook and YouTube in the way of fucking police reports with the fucking police chief and his fucking daughter and her fucking husband and all these other motherfuckers further on with sex offenders further on off campuses with predicate acts with them too, motherfucker. Pretend I had a conversation with older Mendes brother in my life, motherfucker. Two, have him say sorry to the Attorney General and respond for what the fuck they're doing there through the Obama administration on and off and before that, on and off Fox Connecticut News, the buildings next to them, motherfucker. Database racketeering. Who fucking disbelieves, motherfucker? Don't fucking ask me to leave out the sequence shifts and the fucking courts with a whole bunch of people associated with them criminally. Now pick them in one sequence too. Here's why you need them to one name and one sequence. These fuckers make mistakes on purpose, motherfucker, since founding. You don't let a fucking kid understand what made slavery, motherfucker. I'm going to show you their fucking recorded souls. You're going to see their actually recorded fucking natures. You're going to see criminal seditious nature. I'm not even a lawyer. I'm going to reveal the fucking bar. Delusions wrought, criminally foreign influenced. They're fucking behavior predators too, these motherfuckers. The human trafficking acts roles. Fake attaching me and others to fake words, fake anger and shit with women. When this fucking Leahy family, fucking sick motherfuckers with this triage place, whole fucking family, whole fucking people tied to them, a Lombardo family, all these fucking drug crime rolls, fucking racketeering, rap mob fucking rolls, interbranch with this fucking house, tied with the extended family member tied to this Phil Colella motherfucker, with Whiting's forensics place, recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved predicate acts with them, with people with the leaderships of fire departments and of EMS and of prison in Sandy Hook, Newtown, further involved with West Hartford foreign and domestic, and with an O'Neill family with interbranch, with her kids involved with predicate acts, with prosecutors' kids, with judges' kids, their extended family members, intercampuses of each age and nature connected, not just intercities, but intercities too. Connected! Fox News, you fix the news, motherfuckers, and you fucking stop lying about behavior, motherfucker, when you fucking speak. We're gonna learn about behavior. We're gonna learn about how real fucking fast you've been fucking with stopping. You've been getting over on Forever Nature, always too fast, too slow. Real fast and real slow and detailed. We're going to fucking delineate your fucking sick delusions from your criminally foreign influence fucking roles and opinions. Interbranch, Connecticut. Make a fucking opinion. So I'll fucking, if you don't have, if that's all you fucking do it, respond for the sequence shifts and get the motherfucking response from me now, motherfucker, on paper. Pick one name and sequence, motherfucker. Get that fucking, make sure that fucking Officer Poison stays thousands and fucking feet away from every fucking kid in this town, motherfucker. And respond for the judges, motherfucker. Get them to one name and sequence, motherfuckers. All you motherfuckers who fucking on this fucking fake YouTube accounts, fake Facebook accounts. Then they have the fucking nerve to go on, allow that fucking Facebook owner to go up there because they lied. We have our motherfucking agencies lying about what is actually recorded over Facebook. Sequence shifts tied to their fucking ones in and outside of the World Trade Center 9th Circuit Court right next to it, right before it got hit. Leading up to it in that context, criminally involved. Other ways too, as the ones further involved with the predicate acts on off CCSU with East Hartford police forms, foreign and domestic. You're in deep trouble here. You better fucking beg me now. You better beg the Attorney General, and he's going to wipe you clear anyway. Yes, vaccines. I tell you things alone. Come on. Yes.